Why, aye, first mate.
And he's gone. Well,
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
well, another boss fight it is then.
Strange. Did Gilberto just vanish? I see. A wing ray. That explains it.
Wing ray?
Yes. It's a type of echo that can fly. People in Raguna often use them to travel quickly between locations. If Gilberto set up this wing ray as an escape route, it should lead us straight to him. Let's use the grapple to hitch a ride on the wing ray.
Then using Lyfe. Oh. Cool. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in though.
Quite the view,
Oops.
isn't it? Welcome to Whisperwind Haven, known for its iconic windmills and flower fields. Legend has it, this was once the home of the Blessed Maiden. Some people are over there. Let's check if they know anything.
Alright, let's have a conversation with the children. And excuse me,
The Blessed
I look
Maiden smote the fiends who dared ascend
unwell
the
because
hallowed
I've
stair.
been
Yet
feeling
dark
under the
tide
weather for the
surged on
past
as more monsters
few
poured
days.
forth from the mist. In this fateful moment, the Blessed Maiden beheld her
suffering
destiny's end.
from
Moved by the divinity,
migraine,
she chose to
chest
yield her
pain,
life for the
because the
Sentinel's
weather
cause
is
and
so
Rinascita's
freaking hot
people.
over here for the past few days.
Oh, Imperator, guide
And I've been
me.
under the weather for like 4
Wait.
weeks.
Your tone sounds a bit off. The Blessed Maiden should be more
And
determined.
so I am trying my utmost best to recover.
Then?
I felt worse these past few days. Now I'm feeling slightly better, but I'm not at 100% unfortunately. But still, I'm trying my utmost best to recover.
Determined, not angry.
Hopefully
You got
this
it all wrong.
headache of mine will be gone in a matter of days. Because I just don't like the idea of, I just do not like getting sick in general. I just don't. Which is probably one of the reasons why the gap between my playthrough videos of Wuthering Waves is like way longer than usual.
Valiant champion of the foreign land. Our paths intertwine once more. A result of Imperator's divine intervention. Don't you agree? Pardon me, but this lady by your side seems rather familiar.
I am Zani. I work at Averardo Bank.
Ah, yes. You look quite chivalrous, if I may say so. Yet, with your weary face, I'm afraid I can only dub you the Sorrowful Knight.
That's quite fitting. Do I thank you for that?
Ah, no need for the formalities. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Cristoforo, a humble playwright grappling with modern trends. Delighted to meet you. Actually, I've been working on a script about the Blessed Maiden lately. The well-known martyred maiden, Fleur-de-Lis. Her brave sacrifice during the dark tide saved Raguna.
The one character where people were mooning over her.
That sacred maiden
cake.
perished just as the curtain fell, lying in the center of the sanctuary where spotlights converged. I've longed to capture that tragic scene in a play.
Let me search for it.
The script's nearly finished, but something's amiss. With Fleur-de-Lis's home right here before me, I had hoped to find traces of the Blessed Maiden's early life. Childhood plays a key role in shaping one's personality, you know. Sadly, no. I confess, I've made zero progress. Most legends of the Blessed Maiden are lost to time. I'm forced to rely on imagination. Nevertheless, the script is finished. I've even asked the children over there to help me rehearse it. Here, have a copy. I'm eager for your thoughts.
I'll take a look when I have the time.
Apologies. I started rambling about my play again. Well then, what brings you here?
We're looking for someone. Did you come across anyone from the Physalia family?
The Physalias. Come to think of it, I had noticed a nobly dressed gentleman around here recently. Yes, he bore their crest. In fact, I even stared a bit. Old habits die hard. The Physalias rarely venture beyond city walls, you see.
So Gilberto did pass through here. Thank you for the information, sir.
Speaking of that man, word from the local villagers is that odd occurrences have plagued the area since his arrival.
Odd occurrences?
You've likely noticed the abundance of echoes here in Whisperwind Haven. One might say it's more their village than ours. But since that nobleman's arrival, echoes in the area have been vanishing without a trace. Like time lost forever. Books forgotten by people. And cherished memories faded away in time's current. Oh, pardon me. My playwright's pen is running away again.
This is the stuff they were talking about.
Echoes disappearing. Sounds familiar.
Sheesh, the GPU being used on
Echoes started
this
acting
game is
strangely
ridiculously
when
high, like
Gilberto
what the
showed
hell?
up. Just like what happened in the Carnival rehearsal. This is no coincidence. Mr. Cristoforo, do you know where those echoes were last seen before they disappeared?
I'm in the dark as well. However, they might know a thing or two. These echoes are keen to find their friends too. They're not fighters, but they can surely be your guide. Why not take them along?
Alright. Let's continue on. Head to the place where the echoes were last seen. But before that, let me just unlock this fast travel waypoint over here.
Everything seems normal here. Let's keep moving.
This is the closest I can zoom in, by the way.
There's something on top of that ruin. Are those corroded frequencies? Need to find a way up there. There are Physalia markings on these crates.
What? Face the nightmare cloud and use utility to transform into a Lotilos. Hold the button to absorb nightmare cloud with her picture book. Lotilos draw power from the stories in the finished book, enhancing ability to absorb nightmare clouds. Hold the Enhanced Absorption button to absorb all nightmare clouds within her radius. The Enhanced Absorption state lasts for a limited time and can be refreshed by reading the finished book again. So... key? Last one more, and I'm done. Examine the strange petals. Okay.
These are
Oh,
petals?
this petal. I know what I mean.
I think I saw them before.
Excuse me. Whoa!
Then block it? Come at me.
Something's wrong with these echoes. Looks like someone's pulling their strings, just like at the rehearsal. I need to find a way to stop them first. One with the sounds.
I don't like fighting these enemies in this kind of
The
area.
hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows.
Right, done and dusted. Let's head back and have a conversation with Cristoforo.
Ah, you have returned. How did it go? Any discoveries to share? Intriguing. Frequency corrosion, you say? So these missing echoes appeared out of nowhere and turned hostile. This is unheard of. Echoes are the Sentinel's gift to Rinascita. They're not supposed to turn on each other, much less humans.
Actually, there was a similar incident with hostile echoes in Raguna City recently. It was more serious, and the echoes involved almost hurt us. That's why we're investigating.
I presume the Physalia you seek is entangled in this affair? I see. Very well. Allow me to offer you my thanks. The frequency corrosion driving the echoes mad has been resolved, but we must still caution villagers and their echoes. They should exercise vigilance and avoid perilous areas.
Cristoforo leaves in a hurry. It looks like Aku damn fast.
Looks like we're dealing with a repeat of the rehearsal incident here. But if Gilberto was behind this, how did he pull it off? Petals? They give off a strange feeling.
All right, let's give it a try. Tastes kind of weird. It's not an echo, or a tacit discord. The frequency's coming from a resonator, a super strong one.
Strange. Gilberto's a resonator, but he doesn't seem particularly strong.
So Gilberto is not working alone.
Yes, Be it the mastermind or another pawn, it's got the Visalia family written all over it. They staged the accident, endangering civilians, and then used it to frame the Montellis. What a story. This is definitely headline material. Just think of the leverage the Montelli family could get with this scandal.
Hey, look over there. That person looks kind of familiar. It's Phoebe. What's she doing here with all those echoes? Wait. I got an idea.
What? Abby better not be asking us to scheme or something. Oh, by the way, on a side note, right? From what I heard, Act 2 and Act 3 is going to be ridiculously long. Whoa, let's not engage with that nightmare. Act 2 and Act 3 is going to be ridiculously long, so if Act 2 is going to take like 2 freaking hours, then I'll just stop at Act 2, and then Act 3 will be in a separate video.
Breno, any sign of Beppe?
That will be the plan.
Strange. Where could Beppe be? Oh, cut it out, Breno. Stop that. Wait,
Yep,
Breno's right here.
Abby's
Then who's
scheming
poking me
something.
in the back? Beppe, you better have a good
Nah, Pepe, it's me, Abby.
Oh!
That's enough, Abby.
Lame. I was just trying to have some fun with her.
Oh, it's you. Pardon me. I thought you were at Raguna City. Didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, sorry, I don't think we've met.
Greetings, madam. My name is Zani, Averardo Bank.
Oh, I don't think we've met before.
Well, it's probably because I haven't been to church much. Please don't stare at me like that. There are more pressing matters. We're investigating the echo incident from the Carnival rehearsal at Whisperwind Haven, as requested by the Montelli family. One of our clues led us here.
The Echo incident. Yes, I've also heard of it. I even heard you were caught right in the middle of it. Please accept my apologies on behalf of the Order. By the way, have any of you seen an echo named Beppe? They're about this tall and usually wander around here, but I can't seem to find them anywhere.
May I?
Go on.
Sorry, we didn't see the echo you mentioned, but we found clues on their odd behavior. They all point to a member of the Visalia family, Gilberto. He's also caused similar incidents here recently. Echoes went out of control and attacked each other.
The Order has also received reports of missing echoes in this area. Is it possible that the Visalia family is involved? I find it really hard to believe. From what I know, the Visalia family is deeply respectful of the divinity. How could they commit such a blasphemous act? The echoes are gifts from the Sentinel.
Have you seen this before?
A pedal? The ritual one? No, wait. This frequency. Oh, right. I think I saw this flower in the Cathedral of Mercury, and Priest Alessio was wearing it. Wait, could he be involved with the Phasalia family's plans? Imperator granted us echoes, the skies, lands, oceans, and sustenance, to which we should all be grateful and reverent. I request to join your investigation. As a servant of the Sentinel, I simply cannot turn a blind eye to their unholy acts.
Fine by me. With someone from the Order as a neutral witness, the Phasalias won't be able to accuse us of fabricating evidence. As long as I'm not treated like a heretic and get kicked out of Rinascita later.
Great. It seems we've reached an agreement. Pepe? Oh, thank the divinity you're safe. But what happened to you? Wait! Pepe! Oh.
What?
Sorry, I got a bit carried away. Echoes don't usually act like this. Something must have startled them.
Something feels off. We should go check it out, Rover.
Wait. I wish I could for Phoebe though. But at the same time, right, like as I mentioned quite a number of my videos, I'm not really sure whether I will continue playing Wuthering Waves in the long run. Because the idea is once I finish the story quests until 2.3, I will be doing, or should I say, I'll be reacting to Zani's story
is a
quest.
testament to my connection
And
with
then
the
once
world
I'm
around
done
me.
with Zani's story
It's
quest,
very much my
I will
companion
be
now, bearing
giving my
witness to
review
everything
on
I've
Wuthering Waves,
experienced on this journey.
and then I'm gonna call it. But whether I will continue in the long run, that's an entirely different matter. But so far, I'm enjoying the game so far at the very least. But at the same time, right, this game, although it's running on Unreal Engine, it's pretty graphically demanding on my 3060. Hold up.
Excellent. Everything is in place. Now, all we need is Her Majesty's approval. O great Imperator, may you raise the tides, deliver your edict to our queen, and let the clouds cover Raguna, cleansing it of the wickedness left by the pleasure seekers of
like
this
this
city
sequel.
of transgression.
Is he praying? I know the Phasalias are extremely devout, but who is this queen he mentioned? This prayer sounds odd. It's definitely not from the Order's codex.
O divinity in the abyss, Lord of tides and riddles, may you soon be freed. Let all lies melt away under your power. May you grant me strength to overcome all who oppose you.
Lord of tides and riddles?
Huh? Who's there?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Things just went south. Looks like we've got a fight on our hands.
You must be that outlander, right? The news of your arrival is all over Raguna. Since you're here, I guess you've uncovered quite a bit. Though it's insignificant compared to the truth beneath the tides. As a gesture of goodwill, let me offer a word of advice. Curiosity won't lead you to the truth you seek, but rather closer to your impending doom.
He just turned echoes into tacit discords. Is it the petals?
What have you done to those echoes?
Merely the necessary sacrifices for our one true divinity.
Right. Let's do this.
Bloom! The fruit of ever bask in the sunlight. Listen up.
No contest. Come at me. I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Don't stand in my way!
Well, let this kill that.
No, this cannot be.
How pathetic. You're nothing but a discarded pawn. Which is not unusual with the Phasalia family.
Mr. Gilberto, please explain this Lord of Tides and Riddles you mentioned.
I appreciate your passion for the Order, Miss Phoebe, but now is not the time. We need to uncover the real culprit behind the Phasalias.
Oh, forgive me.
Do you really think you've won? No, it's already too late. I might just be a pawn, insignificant and small, but while you're focusing on me, you've missed something far more important.
He shows no remorse for his crimes. I'll contact Mr. Alberto and have the family send someone to take over.
Oh no.
What? That's the Nimbus Sanctum.
These echoes are converging towards the Sea of Clouds. What's happening?
Magnificent! Lorelei is now ours for the taking. Just as the prophecy foretold, all shall be cleansed. Now, let us wait in patience as the Sea of Clouds descends to engulf that corrupted city. Only the faithful will rise anew from the tides.
Lorelei.
According to the Codex, Lorelei is a powerful remnant creature residing in the Atrium of Reflections at the center of the Nimbus Sanctum. Legends say the Sea of Clouds once flooded the Seminary of the Forgotten, reducing it to ruins before spreading to Raguna. It was Lorelei who curbed the raging clouds and ended the crisis. If they've really done something to Lorelei, then Mr. Gilberto wasn't just bluffing. The clouds might truly engulf Raguna, leading to a disaster beyond our imagination.
They are all mad. So this is what they've been planning all along.
We have to do something.
You two go ahead. I'll stay here and watch him until the family arrives. Just in case he gets any bright ideas.
I'll stay with you. After all, this could provoke outcry from the Phasalia family. If I testify about Gilberto's misdeeds on behalf of the Order, they can't deny the facts or exploit the situation.
I agree. But what about you, Rover?
I can manage by myself.
All right. There's a port nearby where you can catch a gondola. It can take you close to the Atrium of Reflections. After we hand Gilberto over to the family, we'll meet up with you as soon as possible.
Please be extra careful, Rover. May the Sentinel protect you.
Right, let's freaking do this. Head to the port. Still evening, I believe. Oh, and by the way, right now, let me just press the menu button. Yes. Right now, my GPU usage, let me just turn on my webcam for a brief moment. As you can see, it's at 77, 78. But once I leave, it goes up to like 80, 81. GPU usage is 100%, is completely fine. But what's kind of worrying is that the temperature is consistently at 81, 82. So I find that a wee bit worrying, to be real with you all. Yeah, let me just head over to the port while there's the Harbor Master.
Welcome, traveller. I am the Harbour Master. Where do you wish to go?
To the Atrium of Reflections.
You intend to navigate the Sea of Clouds? Surely you've noticed today's weather? Yeah, we've seen storms before, but nothing like this. I wonder what's causing it. I suggest you sit it out before departing. I see. If that's the case, you can take the gondola in the harbour. But please, be careful.
Well, well. Who do we have here?
Ah, perfect. There's still a gondola here. I believe your name is Noah, right? It seems fate has brought us together once more. Don't you agree, kind sir?
You're...
It seems you do remember me. That's right. We crossed paths at Madame Niala's mask shop. Truth be told, I need to catch the final train in the Nimbus Sanctum today. However, this lone gondola is all the harbour offers. So, since we share the same destination, would you mind also sharing this gondola with me?
Whoa.
Much obliged. Well then, without further ado, let's be on our way.
Oh, it's only me. Huh?
That song. Where is it coming from?
I'm controlling
continues to spread.
the boat.
You may be right. This could be Imperator's test, but we must leave.
Do as you please. I'm not leaving. The relic of the Ancient One is here, somewhere. I must...
How intriguing. These seem to be reverberations hidden in the Sea of Clouds. Perhaps you've heard that... It seems we have some time before the train arrives. How about a little chat to pass the time? Well then, where shall we begin? The city, an abomination of chaos, claims its first death at birth. Its mortality has become our sustenance, like a whale that slowly sinks into the abyss. This comment on Raguna comes from Rosselli, a painter from the past. Tragically, he died in poverty, his work overlooked. Now, ironically, even a mere sketch of his commands over 1 million credits. Now, what is your impression of Raguna so far? A most prudent response. Perhaps you're still acquainting yourself with Raguna, or you simply prefer discretion. Either way, I take no offense. Raguna has many facets. Most people only see one side of it, but for me, it's like two sworn enemies are forcibly bound together. That's Raguna. A city where tradition and innovation, openness and isolation ceaselessly wrestle for dominance. That is why the Montelli and Phasalia families are in a constant clash, as you may have seen. The Montellis champion innovation, staking all on the Carnival. Meanwhile, the Phasalias cling to tradition, colluding with the shadows that lurk in Raguna's depths. Fortunately, this long struggle behind the curtains will soon come to an end. Not because of the two families, but because of you.
Me?
Yes. You, the fated one. Perhaps you're not merely entangled in Raguna's conflict, but are, in fact, the very eye of the storm. The city's fate may well rest upon your shoulders. You may not have noticed it yet, but we are, and have been, in the same boat for a long time. Ah, there's the train. It's time to say goodbye now.
You call that a
I
train?
didn't catch your name.
Really?
I'll tell you next time. As for now, let's keep it a mystery.
Oh, come on. After
Until
two
we
encounters,
meet
you're not
again,
willing to tell us your
fated
name?
one. May you find
Really?
your own path in Raguna.
Really? Bye. Have it your way. After the mysterious lady depart, Zani and Phoebe arrive on the gondola. Together, you set off too damn freaking fast.
So this is what's become of the seminary? I never expected this.
You've been here before?
No, but I've seen paintings of the seminary in the cathedral. It had an enormous dome and spires that seemed to touch the heavens. Then the order was forced to abandon it, and a sea of clouds swallowed it.
Have you also come to repent and seek forgiveness? The Sentinel has revealed a path to resist temptation and corruption.
We need only devote ourselves wholly to Lorelei.
We're just here to see Lorelei.
Patience. I see your eagerness for enlightenment, like our new brothers. You've removed your masks, but your hearts, they're still veiled. Everyone here wears a mask. Everyone in Raguna, without exception, never unmasked. This is the source of our suffering. The mask veils our hearts. Like our new brothers, they wear peculiar masks of madness. Poor souls tormented by evil desires. May they find peace in Lorelei's embrace. Yes, their masks are filled with madness, but even wrongdoers can seek redemption from Lorelei. The Sentinel granted Lorelei this authority, and no one can take it away. Follow Lorelei's song and your heart, and you may meet Our Lady. But if your transgressions are beyond redemption, you'll be lost in the sea of clouds forever.
So what should we do to see Lorelei?
Do you seek an audience with Lorelei? Sadly, you've come at a bad time. Lorelei is furious, and our mortal bodies can't withstand her wrath. We've sealed the path to her domain.
We appreciate the explanation, but we believe Lorelei is in danger. We're here to help her. Someone's planning to exploit her powers.
The path has been closed. You must leave.
Doesn't look like we'll be talking our way past him. Let's find another way, Rover.
Well, land B it is then. What is this? Search for clues to opening the path to audience. When in doubt, hit left.
Mistletoe! You're here! This is Mistletoe, one of the missing echoes. They probably followed the singing. Mistletoe, do you know how to remove the barrier?
Now, how would an echo know that, Phoebe?
They say that we just need to sing a specific song.
Sing a specific song?
You can understand what it's saying? A specific song, huh? That's a direct lead. But which one?
Right. See more clues. Yeah, completely sealed. We mourn the martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden.
Oh, I have been cleansed of my impure thoughts. I can finally escape from my wrongdoings.
Sing, dance, for we have been granted peace and freedom.
Yes, we only need to relish this moment.
Oh, you've also come to rid yourself of your misdeeds. Then join us. Sing, sing with us.
The door has been shut. Simply sing along and it will open before you.
Just sing. Well, it doesn't look like we'll get more out of them. Let's go check somewhere else.
These inscriptions and markings on the stela seem to say something. But most of these are worn out and don't look like a modern Rinascita script. Phoebe, can you read any of it?
Let's see. This seems like an ancient holy script dedicated to recording the deeds of Sentinel Imperator. As for its content, I shall grant this power to the Knight Queen. May she, during the day, sea of clouds. Much of this text is illegible. However, the adjacent drawing is mostly intact. It shows Sentinel Imperator speaking to a massive creature. And the creature slowly shifts from an immense amorphous form into a humanoid shape.
Could it be Lorelei? After all, no other being that large lives above the sea of clouds.
Actually, I'm not sure if the other figure is the Sentinel. It looks a little different from the cathedral statues. Maybe it's just the lack of clarity in the drawing.
Anyway, does it mean Lorelei and the Sentinel are somehow connected to each other? Nothing about the barrier, though. Are there any other clues?
We should investigate further.
Well, I believe it's time to open the path to audience.
I guess singing is our only option for clearing that barrier. But which song?
But yeah, that's the thing.
The steamer
Which
we saw
song?
mentioned the Sentinel, and we're in the ruins of the seminary.
Meaning it should be a chorale. There is also the inscription in front of the barrier. We mourn the martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden. Any chorales you know ring a bell, Phoebe?
The martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden. Could this be the aria of the Blessed Maiden? It's a chorale rarely used these days. I doubt most priests even know of it.
The Blessed Maiden? We met a playwright named Cristoforo earlier. He shared some stories about her. Phoebe, if you know this chorale, why not give it a try? It might just clear the barrier.
Me? Oh, okay then. I suppose it's our best option at the moment. I'll give it a try.
Right. So, whoa, cutscene. Cutscene already. Uh-oh. Boss fight.
A song of
Oi, oi, oi.
masking. A twisted view. Tear it to shreds.
Ow.
Did you get the corral wrong? I'm sure I sang
No
the
button,
aria of the
never
Blessed
mind.
Maiden.
Not good. She doesn't seem too pleased with that one.
One more time.
Where is she?
Shut up. Come at me.
Oh no.
I'll return the favor tenfold. Come at me.
Blue! Watch out! Growing
Ow.
wind. Bird of ever bask in the sunlight. Blow for me.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. No hesitation.
Where is she?
One with the sounds.
No contest.
Okay. That takes care of that. And god dang it, it's that freaking petal again.
That flower looks like the petals we found in Whisperwind Haven.
It's the Fraxidus. I've dealt with them before, and I've seen a flower just like this.
How long have I been in slumber? This nightmare. How long was I trapped in it? Are you also part of the dream?
No, we are not. Might you be Lorelei?
I am. Travelers from afar, I sense the kindness pulsing in your hearts. You must be the ones who broke the chains of my nightmare. The Oathbreakers, hiding behind their masks of madness. They tainted the Nimbus Sanctum with corrupted blooms, drowning me in rage and sorrow. Endless nightmares became my prison.
Masks of madness. I recalled those people at the entrance of the atrium mentioned it.
Had you not freed me from my nightmare, I would never be able to fulfill the Sentinel's task. The tides of the Nimbus Sanctum would have engulfed the whole of Raguna, just as they once claimed the sacred temple, now lying in ruins beneath you.
Wait. The Sentinel. Does that mean...
Yes. The Sentinel molded me from a mindless being into the form you see, and bestowed upon me the most precious gift, a soul. They commanded me to restrain the clouds and prevent the remnant energy within it from dissipating.
Can you contact Imperator? I need to meet with the Sentinel.
Unfortunately, it lies beyond my power. The Sentinel's link to the mortal realm is severed. Only through collective prayer and a rite at the height of the carnival, only then can mortals briefly commune with them.
Right. You mean the carnival?
No, that's impossible. The current Primus, Fenrico the Enlightened One, was given a direct oracle from the Sentinel. The Sentinel has always been with the people.
I'm afraid the Sentinel's current state transcends mortal understanding. Your Primus is no exception. Should doubt linger in your mind, I implore you to await the rite's completion. The Sentinel will surely answer the people's call, not your so-called Enlightened One.
One last thing. Those Oathbreakers wearing masks of madness you mentioned. Do you know who they are?
All that I know is that they are not from Rinascita. In the whispers between dreams, I heard them speak of their leader, a woman they called the Conductor.
Conductor?
It is time I return to my slumber. Their wicked acts have scarred the Sea of Clouds, and I must mend it within my dreams. The song shall guide you out of this domain. Farewell, visitors.
Never mind.
What a wild turn this
I was
job.
taking a screenshot of that
Seeing the legendary Lorelei
picture,
up
but
close
never mind.
almost makes it worth the trouble.
Would have been a good thumbnail though.
Are you all right, Phoebe?
Huh? I'm fine. I'm just processing Lorelei's words. Forgive me. I need a moment to reflect.
In any case, we managed to stop their plot in time and found the missing Vitrium dancer.
Speaking of that Vitrium dancer, what brought it here? Lorelei's song? Or maybe the Sentinel's guidance? But those wearing the masks of madness, the Fraxidus, right? I'm curious about their role in all this. I think they supplied Gilberto with the flowers that turn echoes into tacit discords. What's our next move, Rover?
We need more backup.
You're right. Those snakes lurked in the shadows, using Gilberto as their fall guy. We can't expose them just by ourselves. Oh, another thing. Since the Fraxidus is conspiring with the Phassalias, that makes them an enemy of the Montelli family. There happens to be an auction at Averardo Vault today. The top members of the family will be there. We should tip off the family about the Fraxido scheme. The Montellis can't afford to ignore this threat. What about you, Phoebe?
I intend to return to the Order first. While I believe Lorelei is truthful, I can't imagine the Primus would deceive our people. He is, after all, the Enlightened One. According to Lorelei, the Sentinel will deliver an oracle during the Carnival. That's when the truth will come to light.
Speaking of which, are all Primuses called the Enlightened One?
No. Only Lord Fenrico has ever directly communicated with the Sentinel. Previous Primuses were merely indirect representatives, not the Enlightened One. Silence and composure are gifts from the great Imperator. I'll keep today's events between us, locked away in my heart.
Then I believe this is where we part ways.
The Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety, but our own eyes fixed on the shore. I'd like to offer these words to you. May your eyes always shine bright with clarity.
Right. So that wraps up one part of Act 2. And now I can move on to the next part of but unfortunately Act 2 is not over yet. But like I said, this is gonna be a long one, so regardless, I'm gonna see through this until I've reached the end of Act 3 at the very least.
Fine. Comes with the job. All of you at once. I don't do overtime. Come at me. It's the same echo boat we were on earlier. Was it also attracted by Lorelei singing?
It's called Noah.
Noah. Well, I can't understand what it's saying, but it's perfect timing. We can have it take us to Averardo Vault.
Then to Averardo Vault we shall go. Going through the river?
That's a really big waterfall. Is there no way up?
And the answer is yes.
Whoa, really? You can take us upstream?
Well, that's cool.
Another waterfall. You sure about this, Noah?
Head to the vault's main entrance, so... So the main entrance is right over here.
Averardo Vault is just up ahead. It seems this is where we part ways, Noah. Hey, I'm sure it can find its way back to the hardware. Don't worry. Now, we just need to follow this path to reach the vault. Let's go.
Right. So...
What? You're saying someone attacked our base?
Woman, doors.
Wait. Who are you? So, Montelli's called in some muscle, huh?
No, this is
swift and resolute.
Enough! Take him out!
How dare you? Well, that was fast. That was ridiculously fast. Anyhow, let's not waste any more time and continue on and head to the vault. Oops, a little too fast.
Leave it to me.
Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Level 120, nah. Do not engage, I repeat, do not engage. Do not engage. Just let me focus on the main quest already. Sheesh.
Welcome to Averado Vault. Do you have an appointment?
Uh-oh.
My name is Zani. I'm an employee of the bank. Here's my ID.
This invitation. My apologies. Welcome to Averado Vault. How may we assist you today?
We're not here on business. We've come to brief the family on the Echo incident from the recent Carnival rehearsal.
I'll arrange that immediately. Please proceed to the main entrance. A staff member will greet you there.
Right, so... continue heading to the vault's main entrance. This better not trigger a boss fight.
These echoes, are they guarding the vault?
Yes, but I've never seen them in action before. The Averardo Bank employee manual says they can easily take out a whole squad of Resonators. Of course, this doesn't apply to someone powerful like you, Rover. Still, their combat skills are formidable. Their mere presence is enough to make everyone feel safe. This facility houses nearly half of Rinascita's wealth. It serves all of Raguna's citizens, even including the Physaelias. Despite our feud, no one in Raguna can refuse the services of Averardo Vault.
Oh boy.
What the? I thought they only responded to hostility.
Actually, no, I've jinxed myself.
Steady now. Don't move. It's on high alert, but won't attack unless provoked. At least that's what the employee manual says.
Stand down.
Phoebe? Oh no.
I apologize for the small mishap on behalf of the Montelli family. And... what a pleasant surprise to see you again so soon.
Time's the charm.
Yet your expression betrays no surprise. Rover, allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Carlotta. Carlotta Montelli.
Oh, she's part of the Montelli family.
Montelli? You are the
second daughter of the Montelli family. Yes. Please, feel free to call me Carlotta. Also, I trust the remuneration meets your satisfaction, Ms. Zani.
It was you who tasked me with receiving Rover.
Surely a distinguished guest such as Rover deserves the attention of our most trusted employee. I'm aware of your purpose here. On behalf of my family, allow me to extend our deepest gratitude for your endeavors. Your eyes show curiosity about me and my role in this drama. However, this isn't the place for such discussions. Please, follow me.
Very well then.
Please accept my apologies, Rover, for withholding my true identity before. Rinascita's affairs have grown intricate. The Phasalia family, the Order of the Deep. You've likely noticed that many desire the Carnival to fail. We Montellis, having tied our future to its success, became their target. But let's not dwell on that for now. Here we are. Welcome to Averado Vault, the Montellis' heart and glory.
Right. Didn't expect Carlotta to be part of the Montelli family though. Anyway. Oh no. Whoa. Okay. This should be interesting.
Could you do me a favor, Ms. Zani? Please secure the evidence in the property room and fetch me the jewelry and perfume.
Jewelry and perfume? You mean...
Yes. You know where to find our dressing room, I presume. Inform the stylist it's my request. She'll prepare everything. Meet us at the vault's side entrance.
Got it. I'll go right away.
On to the real matter. Surely you've sensed it. A darker force lurks behind both the Order and the Phasalias.
The Fraxidus.
Bingo.
Correct. We Montellis have had some unpleasant encounters with them. Their motives remain shrouded, yet the Order and the Phasalias clearly benefit from them. The Montelli family's interest aligns with yours. An uninterrupted carnival for you, an unfettered Raguna for us. The invitation we sent was meant to be a token of goodwill. I'd appreciate it if you could return the favor. Splendid. So we are in the same boat again. I must first deliver the evidence you and Ms. Zani collected to my uncle, Mr. Capello. He oversees Carnival affairs and liaises with the Phasalias. I'm sure he'll find the Fraxidus information most intriguing. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Please, feel free to explore the vault at your leisure.
I noticed that there are some scenes, right, where it looks a little bit blurry. Because here's what I did. I'm not sure whether I can go into setting mode in this area. Nope. Never mind. I can't go into setting mode right now because I'm inside the Alvarado mode. But here's what I did earlier on when I was taking a break. So I changed the graphic setting.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me. And it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
And my GPU right now is at 73%. I can just... Let me just close my webcam for a brief moment. As you can see, on the top left of my freaking screen, right now my GPU usage after setting it to performance mode, the GPU usage has went down to 73 degrees Celsius in terms of temperature. So for now, I will just continue on with this setting. But if there are some scenes that are kind of a bit blurry, then I will just change it back to balance mode. Talk to the front desk clerk.
I'm sorry, Lady Carlotta. I've just confirmed with the office that Mr. Capolo is not in the vault.
I see. That's quite all right. Please inform me the moment he returns.
Understood.
Oh, Rover. I'm afraid we've hit a slight snag. I just learned that Uncle Capolo was called away on pressing matters, so we won't be able to see him at the moment. This does alter our plans, but worry not. I already have some other surprises up my sleeve. Please, come with me. We need more privacy. Rover, remember Gilberto?
The noble from the Facelia family?
Yes. Thanks to you and Miss Zani, he could not escape and is now in our custody. The family gave him a rather spirited welcome. As it happens, his bravado crumbled quite quickly. Once he saw the Nimbus Sanctum restored, he sang like a canary. Your quick action has secured us vital intelligence. To put it simply, Gilberto revealed that we have traitors in our family. Which is not entirely surprising. Our family has always had its cracks. Given the right incentives or pressures, human weaknesses are all too easily exploited. I'd actually begun to look into this matter before your arrival at the vault. And now it's confirmed that the traitors are in the vault's tuning room, doing what they believe to be secretive with the help of the Fraxters. Now they probably won't even notice us with their attention fixed on the property room. I guess that they're desperately destroying any evidence against the Facelia family in the Order.
That was clever.
Thank you. Right. As for the next move, I have a plan. There's an alternate passage into the vault leading straight to where they are. We can surprise them when they least expect it.
Uh-oh.
But
I noticed someone.
I can't manage this alone.
I noticed someone.
I could really use your help. I'm glad I have you with me, Rover. Please, take a moment to prepare, and I'll see you at the entrance.
Notice the one dude at the left side of the screen? Yeah. He's definitely eavesdropping. I've forgotten the name, but it's the one dude that we encountered earlier on. And this dude is definitely eavesdropping. Yeah, it's Cristoforo. I have a gut feeling that he's eavesdropping. Let me have a conversation with him first.
Ah, my dear friend. We meet again. Indeed, fate has its way of bringing people together. I'm here for a bit of inspiration, that's all. Why not? Given that the Carnival performances always revolve around order law, perhaps a touch of secular themes might be refreshing. Maybe a tale of a shrewd moneylender, undone by a trite legal technicality. True, but that's why some inspiration could be useful. Well, I suppose I can't hide it from you. I'm here for the auction, hoping to acquire some rare, ancient manuscripts. Oh, speaking of scripts, did you have the chance to read mine? The one with the maiden? Please, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Indeed, you have a discerning eye. My research did unearth some intriguing rumors, but they didn't find their way into the script. You see, those stories might be too much for the Carnival crowd. Anyway, I appreciate your thoughts. Let's hope I outdo myself with the next one. Until the Carnival, traveler from afar.
Okay. Now then. Let me... Oh, I see Carlotta and Zani, but let me just explore this area a little bit more. But I have a gut feeling that this Mr. Cristoforo is up to no good. I might be wrong. Let me just scout the area for any treasure of some kind. Otherwise, I'll just proceed with the main quest. Because as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a long one.
Everything has been taken care of, Lady Carlotta. Here is the jewelry and perfume you requested.
Perfect. Thank you, Ms. Zani. But I have one more task for you. One of utmost importance. I need you to guard the property room and stop anyone who attempts to break in. Whatever it takes. By force, if necessary.
Which means she's not joining us.
Targeting the evidence?
Relax. It's only a precaution.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure no one touches the evidence.
Rover, we've implemented a 2-tier security system. Once inside, please hold your position until I signal. I'll clear the path for you from above. Then you may need to use the terminal to unlock the path on my side.
2-tier security system? Could it be?
Sadly, yes. Our family built this vault with the foresight of possible betrayal. Most family members only know how to pass one of the 2 layers. And alliances forged amid all these locks tend to breed treachery and mistrust. To enter the vault without being trapped to death, 2 people must have absolute trust in each other. So, do you trust me, Rover? Very good. I can work with that. Now, let's go.
Right, let's freaking do this. Oh, it's just Carlotta only. And she's ice element. Right.
Can you hear me, Rover?
Loud and clear.
Just a moment. I need to access the upper control room to unlock the door on your end.
Right. So let's progress further.
Cameras here. Good thing I came prepared. Recall the jewelry I asked for? In family parlance, it's this handy little tool that generates crystals to cover these cameras and blind them for a while.
Oh dear.
Can you keep up?
Oh.
Done, but won't last long. I have to keep moving.
Wait. Shield.
Yttrium dancers on patrol here. Luckily, they can be trapped with the crystals as well.
Okay. Immobilize the
It worked.
Okay.
How did these artifacts get here? Strange.
Find the mechanism in the secret room. Wow.
I'm seeing some scatter prisms here. Ornaments. That's what they were designed to be. But they can also amplify my resonance power. Might be useful at some point.
Hold on. Scatter prism really enhanced Carlotta's forte. Shooting them with the jewelry set disable the surveillance camera and virtual duster within a large area permanently. Have to time it right. Ah, I see. My goodness.
Even the surveillance cameras have increased. This bodes ill.
So, if jewelry set means this gadget, what about perfume?
Just another weapon. For my family, many things must be kept discreet. And it's not always verbal. Sometimes a glance or a gesture can speak volumes. Which, of course, demands a deep, mutual understanding. Found some prisms here. I'll use them to pass through.
Okay, hurry up. Alertness 20, gotta be careful. Alertness 20 80, gotta be careful. Wow. An alertness has gone back to 0. Wait. Run. Alertness still 0. Okay. Well, that was fun.
I'm in the control room. Just a moment. Switching view to your side now.
Done. The door before you should be open. Beyond the door, you should find the other control room. Beware of the patrolling echoes.
Okay, alertness has dropped down to 30.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Blue! The fruit of evolution.
Swift and resolute.
Okay, alertness has dropped down to 10.
Moment of resonance. Disperse.
Ouch.
All of you at once. I don't do overtime.
Rover, there should be a monitor you can operate. Let me know once you find it.
Gotcha.
I'm at the monitor.
Give me a moment. I'll upgrade your access so you have control of the vault systems. Looks like some echoes are approaching. Stay alert.
And all of a sudden, alertness 80.
Comes with the job. Come at me.
Leave it to me. The fruit of luminous energy. Listen up.
Swift and resolute. Strike through the shadows. One with the sounds.
Can you see me?
Clear as day.
I need to cross the hall from above. People might spot me if I make too much noise.
Oh dear.
So, could you maneuver these chandeliers to form a pathway for me? Wonderful.
That was a little too close. 90 should be fine. Yeah, let's place it by going 90.
Perfect.
Now what? I saw a thing.
Splendid. I've made it across.
Nice.
It's my turn now. I'll see you in a moment.
Takes two. Was that achievement a reference to
Start small to build big.
a game of the same name that was released in 2021 and won Game of the Year? Uh-oh.
Victory favors me. Quickly and swiftly. In the name of the Montellis.
Oh!
Still recognize me?
Oh, she's a gunslinger. Cool. He's a gunslinger. Cool. She's an ice element gunslinger. Interesting.
The door should be open, Rover, and we'll soon meet.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not a good sign.
Rover? Looks like the signal's been jammed. And the Sentinel didn't set off the central alarm. I should still be under the radar. Phew. And it saved me some footwork.
Yeah.
Path is blocked. Wall dashing seems to be the only option.
This should be fun.
Is that a scream? Perhaps I can use grapple to pull it over.
The future of Rinascita rests with all of us. And the Montellis will make sure everyone has an equal share of it. Raguna will enter a new era united. United under the promise of our terminals.
Huh.
Just moments ago, you lost contact with Carlotta when she fell.
Carlotta? Hello? The comms are cut off. She must be in trouble. Gotta hurry up.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Lasers is engaged. Let's keep going.
Need to get rid of them fast.
Fruit of evolution. Grow for me.
Come at me.
Oops. Right, let's keep going.
Efficiency above all. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Well, what do we have here?
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me. Reduce to dust. You barely made it.
Leave it to me.
Now I have a report to write.
Bad timing.
Yeah. Yikes.
Lockdown is lifted. I need to keep moving.
Yeah.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. I don't have all day. Don't stand in my way! What a waste of time.
Now what? There goes his sword though.
Impeccable timing, Rover. You never disappoint. I noticed surprise in your eyes. Let me guess. That's quite some skill for a lady of nobility. In fact, beyond being the second daughter of the Montelli family, I have an even more significant title.
Which
the
is?
family's executor. Be it a traitor within the family or a threat from outside, I locate, observe, and address these risks in secret and with tact. Say, the ones hiding in the tuning room. The room is that way. Time to see what kind of mischief they're up to.
Alright. And of course there's ambush.
It seems they've left a little surprise for us. But if they think this will stop you and me, then they're gravely mistaken.
Right.
Quickly and swiftly. Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me? Is that it? Can you keep... I'm still standing. Luminous energy. The fruit of evolution. My compliments. Found your weak spot. The world is mine. A new era awaits.
I kind of wasted my Carlotta's out over there, but gotta keep going.
So, can you figure it out?
Let's try again. The frequency of the tacit discords. What a genius idea. But I can't reverse engineer the frequency it's using.
It seems like the key is not these flowers, but their creator. She must be an insanely powerful resonator to be able to shatter and reconstruct these frequencies.
I see a thing.
Then we better speed up. Once their plan succeeds, there won't be another chance like this. Who sounded the alarm?
It's me. Most likely by mistake. I apologize for interrupting your work.
Lady Carlotta, how... What brings you here?
Oh, nothing. Just curious what you're working on. Locked away in this tuning room.
The flowers. No doubt they're from the Fraxidus.
Uh-oh.
Care to defend yourselves? While you still have the chance.
Lady Carlotta, we're just following orders.
Following orders, you say? Do you recall the very first oath we all took upon joining the family?
None shall harm the family's interests.
And?
Any who defy shall...
Dude is sweating.
Shall be brought to reckoning. You've appropriated family assets and turned these echoes into ticking time bombs. Once they detonate, the countless efforts and fortunes spent on the Carnival will all vanish instantly, taking the Montelli's name and future with them.
Lady Carlotta, please, we can explain.
What's going on here? Oh, Lady Carlotta.
Just in time. I've found some family traitors. But hold on. I have a few more questions for them. I will only ask once. Who are you taking orders from?
I only know he's one of the top brass in the family. Always using encrypted channels and ordering us to pick up flowers from masked strangers.
How many of these echoes have you made?
A lot. The first shipment reached the venue as early as a week ago. They look so identical to regular ones that even we can hardly tell them apart.
Oh no.
Good. Take them away and scrutinize all their recent transactions, including the source of every last credit. Then handle them, as per the family rules.
Yes, Mom.
I appreciate your help, Rover. I knew those tuners wouldn't dare do this alone. Someone far more dangerous is pulling the strings. Using echoes to disrupt the Carnival. Having family weakness on a silver platter. Enemies within are far more deadly than those without. Their schemes won't prevail. I will not sit idly by and watch them ruin the long-awaited Carnival. We're done here. Let the guards take care of the rest. So, Miss Zani mentioned you heard the Sentinel's oracle when you met the Vitrium Dancer.
Yes. Not directly, but close enough.
The The seasoned artisans in our family restored the Vitrium dancer you retrieved and discovered something fascinating in its records. Come with me. This might answer your questions.
It's like we're not done with Act 2 yet. And hey, Carlotta is still in the party. And this is, I can't even zoom. I know you all want to have a closer look at Carlotta, but oh, shut up now.
Here we are, the true splendors of Montelli's heritage.
Are these all echoes in the cases?
Yes, and no. They are echoes, but also the promise of Rinascita's future. And above all, freedom. Rinascita may be a fledgling country, but it boasts centuries of history. Its foray into the wider world, however, only began a few years ago. Don't you find it peculiar? Rinascita, the land of echoes, leads the world in echo technology, yet stands so insular and unadventurous. What do you suppose is behind all this?
The echoes themselves.
Sharp as always. Rinascita's common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus, making seafaring with them almost impossible. But their power is essential for dealing with tacit discords and other threats at sea. You could say the reliance on common echoes has shackled our ambitions to venture beyond our borders. To break these shackles, the Montelli family has invested in reserved terminals. It's not about short-term benefits, but the future for the whole of Ragusa. The Order has monopolized the use of common echoes and kept a tight leash on reserved terminals, claiming that individual ownership would sully the sanctity of the echoes they so fervently preach about. But you see their real objective, don't you? To keep Rinascita isolated so they can shape its entire narrative. And the Phasalia family has covertly aligned with the Order, aiming to crush our efforts and therefore the prospect of reserved terminals. They've even gone so far as to seek Fraxidus's aid. Such is the reality of the Land of Echoes. Whoever controls the Echoes controls Rinascita. My forebears began collecting these echoes long before the vault existed, when the Montelli family was nothing more than a third-rate house ridiculed for its adventurous spirit. They ventured out to sea for trades and got their hands on terminals of the most basic model. From there, they've been tirelessly collecting echoes and advancing the technology. Brick by brick, they built this enterprise that you see today. You're probably wondering how this relates to the Vitrium dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival rehearsal is among our family's earliest echoes.
Oh, okay.
As both the first Vitrium dancer and the prototype for the frequency tuning of all subsequent models, its value is truly unparalleled. It was never meant to be deployed, and should have been preserved here in a case forever. But somehow, it found its way to the Carnival, just to meet you.
So, you're saying...
This is no coincidence. I can only assume it was the design of Sentinel Imperator.
Oh.
Here are some files about the Vitrium Dancer. Perhaps they can offer you some insights.
Very well then. Let's inspect the files. But before we inspect them files, can't even zoom in. I can't even zoom in and zoom out. Can't even zoom in. But oh my goodness gracious. Them jiggles are jiggling. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with that.
I trust you've read the files. The original tacit discord for the Vitrium Dancer emerged from the frequencies of shattered stained glass in the tower ruins, a place forbidden by decree of the Order. Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they chose the Vitrium Dancer to deliver their message. Because...
You will lead me to the Sentinel?
My thoughts exactly. The Order's secrets must somehow be connected to the Sentinel's fate. The Montellis have long pursued the buried secrets of Rinascita. The Order's tampering with the Codex, and the mysterious erasure of the Age of Ignorance and the Age of Conflict from our history. If anything can break the chains around Rinascita and grant freedom to all, it must be the truth. And the quest for this truth is also part of our endeavor to restore connection with the wider world. Well, that's all I have to offer. Did you want to visit the ruins? Though I'm not sure what there is to uncover. In that case, I'll accompany you. The family will take care of everything else.
Okay. Cool. So now let's head back to the main hall. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. So far, the story quest has been interesting to say the least.
Oh, you're back. I've done everything you asked, Lady Carlotta. All the thugs trying to storm the room were handled.
Yes. We set a bait the traitors could never refuse. You aren't injured, are you, Miss Zani?
Of course not. I saw a squad of security guards charging into the vault. Did anything happen in there? Wait, no, never mind. Best I don't know. Whatever's going on in the vault must be family business. Anyway, it's all sorted now, yes?
Yes. Now you can take a break. I've spoken with Mr. Alberto, and he's agreed to grant you a very generous vacation.
Oh, I don't really mind. My pay already came through. But vacation is always a bonus. Thank you. These adventures beat office life by a mile. What? Is that the central alarm of the vault?
Could be a backup plan from the traitors. Shall we see what delights they've cooked up for us?
So Zani enjoys adventure more than office life, huh? And now what?
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation. The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance have gone rogue for unknown reasons.
Of course, it's going to lead to
We've
a boss
initiated
fight.
Security Protocol 4, evacuating civilians and non-combat staff. Our security teams nearby are trying to suppress the echoes, but...
We are short-handed. Even the bank staff have been whisked away to the carnival.
Yes, Mum. If possible, could you authorize access to the Vault's Echo Collection?
That won't be necessary. I'll address this personally.
But your safety?
He'd be like, fine.
Don't worry.
I'll handle them
I've got
myself.
Her back. I'm with the bank's security team, and I've handled my fair share of these emergencies.
Thank you both. Now, let the show begin.
Right. Let the boss fight begin.
Make it quick and clean.
Copy that.
Right. Let's do this.
Quickly and swiftly. Not even close. An absurd, impudent display. Can you have time to part ways?
No contest. I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me. Reduce to dust. What a waste of time.
My compliments. Still recognize me? Such stubbornness.
Oops. Never mind. Never mind.
Miss Zani, do you mind handling the cleanup? I'm sorry, I just promised you a vacation. But looks like it will have to wait.
Oh, it's fine. Just a bit of extra work. I can't stand by and watch my colleagues getting hurt. Besides, you have bigger things to worry about. Just let me handle this.
Be sure to get that overtime pay. Rover with the thumbs up.
That's the burden of being good at my job.
There's more to this attack than it seems.
The Order must have been behind it, right?
Yes. At this juncture, neither the Fraccidus nor the Physalias have any reason to interfere. It's some hidden truth about the Order the Sentinel is leading us towards. The traitors must be watching us, knowing truth is on the verge of revelation. I have a feeling that whatever's coming next will not be easy. A wing ray. Let's hitch a ride, shall we?
Oops. Enter the tower ruins. Okay. Hopefully I have enough stamina by the time we reach the tower ruins. But I gotta say, so far the story quest has been interesting to say the least. And it kind of gives up the... There are elements of Bacano in this story quest, as a matter of fact. Anyhow, with the family drama and whatnot. Anyhow,
we're nearly there. That's the tower ruins. This is where my family first found the Vitrium Dancer.
Oh, I see a familiar face.
What do you see in the shattered stained glass? This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time. Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way. There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues about these stained glass images.
Right? Then let's have a conversation with Carlotta.
This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the ancient Rinascita language, which translate roughly to... Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of dark tide. On this day shall I depart. Though the woes of Rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied, enlightened one, through whom Rinascita's woes shall end. Seems to be some sort of prophecy. We might have to piece together the clues from both the stone tablet and the stained glass to unravel the secrets. These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special frequencies, likely the key to restoring them. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequencies and align them with the tablet's inscriptions.
Right? So, use sensor to restore the frequencies of the stained glass piece. Got it. Use the sensor to restore
the frequencies of the...
Use Levitator to collect the stained glass pieces. And then place the collected pieces onto the missing parts of the stained glass. A golden glow will appear if the pieces fits correctly. A red glow will appear if the piece doesn't fit. Got it.
Pieces have been reconstructed. Now we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass. The last step to uncover the secrets. This seems to depict the people of Rinascita torn into two warring factions. This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel shadows and the monsters within.
The last one?
The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Rinascita.
Right then. Okay, before I proceed, right, just to want to let you guys know that right now the setting that I'm running is custom windowed mode, and yes, I'm running this at nearly 4K. So here's what I did. Right now it's in ultra performance mode. I ran the graphics in performance mode, and then what I did is I just set the frame rate to 60. Then I think on the NVIDIA. Hold on, where was the NVIDIA DLSS thing? Okay, the NVIDIA DLSS is on. Super resolution auto. Ray tracing is off. Cutscene mode letterbox. So yeah, this is pretty much the current setting I'm running as of this very moment. And when I turn off, let me turn off my webcam first. Right now, the GPU temperature is at 74, 75, 74. So far I think this is fine, because I do not want my GPU temperature to reach 80 degrees Celsius and or above. Because if your GPU reaches
where are we off to next?
80 degrees Celsius and above, right? That's kind of the danger zones. And I'm using a 3060, by the way. But the thing about the 3060 is that it's not really suitable for a smooth 4K gameplay.
It's done. Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity. Wait.
What is it?
It's just... the content is rather peculiar. I'll translate it for you. Together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of Rinascita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Rinascita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of Rinascita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Rinascita's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Rinascita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. Rinascita has 2 divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Rinascita's past, yet none mentioned 2 divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Rinascita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Whoa!
Watch out!
Interesting. They're here even faster than I anticipated. Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secrets out alive.
Let me take these down one by one. Now the other one.
Quickly and swiftly. The world is mine. A new era awaits. Still recognize me?
That got the job done.
Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest.
What are you planning on doing? Wow, that scene really reminds me of the gunslinger from Madoka. But she literally summoned her guns from her undergarments. I believe her name was Tomoe Mami, if I'm not mistaken. They all froze to death.
Speak. Who gave you the order? Look at what you've done. Distorting history. Usurping the Sentinel's authority and colluding with wretches. Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Facadiers, and even some of the Montellis. Am I right?
Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination.
Lies.
If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, I would gladly arrange A personal pilgrim's sail for you.
Buddy, you won't be attacking us in the first place.
So this is how you treat those truth seekers. Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta?
Who is it? Oh, you.
Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in senseless sacrifice. The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for you to threaten our friends. Repent for your reckless words.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true enlightened one.
Oh.
However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the enlightened one. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the enlightened one? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord Fenrico is the undeniable enlightened one and will guide us all. Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject. Now, Miss Carlotta, which one do you think is more important to the Montelli family? Is it profit? Or bloodline?
Oh no.
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed? Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him. Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
Bollocks.
My actions. What do you want me to do?
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet?
You. Carlotta, don't.
Good. You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
Ah, dang it.
Carlotta?
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Ragganese would. Honoring blood and faith alike. Pull the trigger. end this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you in the high heavens.
Dang it. Getting a sequel?
Farewell. And may you meet your friends where it all ends.
You've disappointed me, Miss Carlotta.
There's a saying in Raguna, even the finest bullet can miss. It was only a mistake.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is, after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
Oh boy.
That was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So, was it all part of your plan?
We were improvising.
It was Carlotta's plan.
Then you two sure have great chemistry. Anyway, those bad guys are still after us. So let's get out of here.
Aye.
Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go check it out.
Then, without further ado, let's head over to the Wailing Ascent.
Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us! Watch its flame! Quick, get to that clearing!
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Oh, okay.
One more time. One with the sounds.
Oh no. Really? I gotta fight these enemies first, really? Run. Whoa, ow, ow, ow. Woo!
Down with the curtain.
Okay. Now then, what's next? This better not lead to another boss fight. Alright, now what? Man, we're not done yet. What? Hey! Look, what do we have here?
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi.
Oh.
She seems to fancy you.
Okay.
I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro. I know this isn't the first time seeing them.
Sorry, why do you?
Hello, I'm Roccia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box.
Ah, Roccia.
This is Paro, the actual owner of the box. Paro takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Paro warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll. So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge.
And come to think of it, I have no idea where I am right now.
I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then, why didn't it work?
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory. Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end. This Dragon of Dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by feeding on the others. We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Miss Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the aisle. But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords.
Oh dear. Well, that's not a good sign.
The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, My frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away, so you'll be safer here. Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. One shot and it'll send the Tacit Discords packing.
More tools. Eat.
It's easy to use. You want to see the upgraded version? Ta-da! Magnum fireworks pistol.
Cool.
Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant. But the mist is dangerous. All right, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after.
And so this is how we begin Act 3 of
The area up
Rinascita.
ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into Tacit Discords at any moment.
Okay, so since Roccia is with us, yes, I think I will continue for now.
We'll improvise. Tornado nuclear! Mamma mia!
Alright, let's see Roccia in action. Oh dear. That's definitely not a good sign.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! I'll warm up the crowd. Mamma mia! Avanti!
Ow!
Up we go, Caro! Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
Right.
Tacit Discords, watch out!
What? I can't control my forte.
I'll warm up the crowd. Mamma mia! The high levels of corrupted remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequency stability. I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
Right. And if that's the case, we might as well just quickly get the heck out of here. Because I really need a good stopping point. Investigate the Golden Phantom, okay.
Come.
Play with me. Look for me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
Well, let's just follow the golden footsteps, right?
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
I think I figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
That's the case. Then let's continue following the Golden Phantom. Just follow the golden footsteps for now. Right?
Roccia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Roccia's friend? Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Roccia.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you. All is well.
Fly. Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death.
What am I doing? What exactly are these phantoms?
Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
Okay, let's investigate the Pilgrim's Tale.
Pilgrim's Sail. Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the Pilgrim's Sail. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Rinascita, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the Pilgrim's Sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all Pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered. No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Looks like our
Ready to end the combat
is
mode.
over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage. Come on then. Let the flames of battle ignite our souls.
Wait. Is that Brant?
Only Brant would call them ghosts with that kind of flair. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we go look for him.
And I've already found him.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
It's us.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch.
Rover's face,
Besides,
though.
fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the Rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
For the second time.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know, holding your own for so long in a trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense.
Oh,
I've worked hard all
Italian
my life
accent.
and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot.
They clearly lied, that's for sure.
I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence.
You got lied too, buddy.
Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it. And I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools? Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Lies.
Otherwise,
more lies.
How could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. Then the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find very convenient to bring along.
Okay.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend.
Okay, hold on a second. Ah, so here's where I am. Let me just what? Hello? What happened? Okay, let's try that one more time. I have no idea what happened earlier on, and so I had to like restart the game. Wow, this is such a nice view though.
Tacit discourse incoming. Stay alert, everyone.
Up we go, Carol. Mamma mia, avanti, figurati.
These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace. Be gone, you vexing wretches! Sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow.
Excuse me. I was thinking of stopping, but never mind. Where is the... Never mind. I'll just keep going for now. Oh, I can't move. This leads to a boss fight.
Oh, divinity above, please have mercy on me.
Oh dear. This follower is a lost cause.
Some kind of test for me. I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Lady, you're gonna get eaten by this dragon, okay? Stop. Stop it. Get some help.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
Well, boss fight time. And how many bosses have I?
Mercy isn't on the table. However,
this is like what, the third boss fight already?
The stage is set for our grandest act.
Ay ay ay.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Hey yo, what?
Of course, but with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Yeah. What happened?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
And he's gone. Well,
it's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
Well, another boss fight it is then.
We'll improvise.
Oi, 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 oi.
Unexpected plot twist.
Leave it to me. Fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight. Growing against wind.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. The end has come.
Bloom. The fruit of evolution. Listen up. Watch out.
Ouch.
Aerial stun. Improv performance.
Alright, Roccia. You deal the final blow. I could have brought in Zani if I wanted to, but it's completely fine to showcase different characters.
Of course! You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency.
And you just hiccuped.
But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up.
Anyway.
As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately. That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency.
What?
You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
You say so.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
Somebody's been controlling that dragon, man. What the hell?
See? I wasn't lying.
The Order found a way to control the dragon.
Tacit Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless Tacit Discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fractsidus had their hand in this case as well.
Those bastards again.
So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fractsidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met?
Yeah.
After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail. Another Lycoris.
Them again.
Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there?
Yep.
Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align.
The enemy of my enemy
Remember
is
I
my
mentioned
friend.
one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
Right. Okay, so please do not crash again. Not gonna touch anything. Wow. Where does this wing ray lead us to? Alright, okay, that's it. Yeah, it's okay. I can figure ways out to teleport over here because I really have to make a pit stop. Like I really need a stopping point since I really entered Act 3 of the of Rinascita arc already. So in the next video, I will try my utmost best to finish up Act 3 of Rinascita arc, and then I believe there's probably like what, one more, maybe two more part of the main quest where we'll be meeting against, I forgot the name, was it Cantarella or something like that? I'm not really sure because, but anyway, long story short, the next part of the video will be I will wrap up Act 3, and then the second video will be Act 4. Lastly will be Zani's story quest, and hopefully I will be able to get all these three videos done before version 2.4 drops, because apparently there's another story quest in version 2.4, but I'm not really sure whether I'll be tackling that story quest though, but we'll just see how the situation is. But at the very least, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with the Rinascita story quest, so I will definitely see through this story quest to the very end before jumping right into Zani's story quest.